people, it is a big pleasure to welcome you in Kreisau Channel 5. Today is the 15th of December, Tuesday. Let's start. A few words about the beginning of MICC.
From 11th to 16th of December, more than 60 students from Israel, Palestine, Poland and Germany are in Kreisau to recreate and simulate international criminal courts. This whole project is in Kreisau. Kreisau is a small village where more than 200 people live. The students are in Kreisau to learn about international law, human rights and intercultural exchange. The whole meeting is called MICC. It stands for Model International Criminal Court. Prosecutors, lawyers, judges and the press team are the roles of the students. The assignment of the prosecution is to prove the guilty of the accused, and the assignment of the defense is to create doubt of this. The judges has to decide if the accused is guilty or not, and they have to decide what the punishment is. At the end, you can say that everyone is happy and had a great experience at MICC. The accused got a fair verdict and all participants, teachers and trainer had a lot of fun.
During the MICC, the participants had to deal with 4 extremely affecting cases. Certainly, the Adamovich case has been one of the most touching ones where defense, prosecution and judges find themselves caught between accusal and commiseration.
The former Croat soldier Drazen Adamovich has to face a charge of the executions of about 70 Muslims at a farm near Pilica during the Bosnian Serb invasion 1995 in Srebrenica. Prosecution pleaded guilty in sense of crime against humanity and war crime. Yesterday, the International Criminal Court of former Yugoslavia adjudicated upon the case.
It is a very special case for 2 reasons. The first is that in reality, at the ICTY, the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, Mr. Adamovich played a double role. First as an accused in his own case, but later he was a vital witness for many cases involving the Srebrenica massacre, and his testimonies were crucial.
Enslavement is defined as the exercise of any or all of the powers of teaching to the right of ownership over a person by the Rome Statute. Furthermore, the conduct in question needs to constitute a widespread or systematic attack against the civilian population.
However, Drazen Adamovich had a choice. He could have refused to participate in the execution at the Vojanevo farm in Pilica, just as he refused to take part in the second massacre a short time later and 2 other crimes before the mass shooting at Pilica.
It was this controversial feeling which created a nervous and excited atmosphere, showing the judges that there cannot be made any judgments without using rational facts and intuition with the same importance.
It is a relief to still have people with strong ideologies, and even more that we received a further glance into their human rights and their applications.
War always results in ill consequences. However, one must be thankful for the opinions and thoughts that the hard experience of the Yugoslavian war, starting in 1991, has provoked in Maja Nenadović, a passionate idealist. Her ideas reach all the way into the cave of education and the function of society.
I believe that there's always space for improvement, and that, in the Balkans they did play a role in stopping the war. At the same time, the United Nations has become a very political institution, and despite the fact that there are so many different countries asking for reform, it is a fact that the United Nations still reflects the state of the world affairs in 1945.
Everyone wants to get to know each other. That is the reason why 63 students, their teachers and trainers from MICC gathered in the multifunctional room on Saturday evening.
If you travel to my hometown, you have to go too.
It was a very exciting evening which was containing many interesting activities. It was given the possibility to get to know people from other countries and their cultures. Every group had prepared presentation about their countries and cities. During this performance, they had a chance to dance and learn some words in new languages. They formed two circles, one inside the other. All people were paired with somebody from other country. It was a possibility to talk with a person who they hadn't known before. Their task was to answer questions about countries that they came from and their behavior in special situations. They had also an opportunity to taste some of traditional dishes that were taken for them by their friends. It was really funny to look at people's faces when they were tasting German cheese, which smell was a bit controversial. The group from Bonn brought Haribo gummy bears, what seems to be the best pleasure that they could give everyone.
Who agree? And Linda.
I liked very much the intercultural evening because it has a lot of activities and we knew about a lot of other cultures that we didn't know about before.
I think it was absolutely great and they were really ice-breaking.
So we were really busy before the MICC. So in Poland we didn't even have a chance to work at our presentation. So here at Kreisau we started to think about it 10 minutes before the presentation.
Intercultural evening became a tradition of MICC school. Students are taking part in many ice-breaking activities which gave a lot of fun for everyone. This is always a great beginning of new international friendships.
Many people, many nations, one project, MICC. But what do the participants think about it?
Well, my experience was really good. This is a big opportunity for me and for all the students who came here. Well, this is the first time for me I go to such a place like this.
I like working here. I like finding arguments. I like talking and discussing about cases.
I'm in the Martinovic case about Yugoslavia, and I'm the judge there.
It's a great project, a great idea, and if they want to be lawyers, they should come here.
The rights have not only one meaning, they have most times more than two meanings. You can interpret them for your case.
I learned how to interview people and how to write news.
It improved my personality, my English. I have friends who I wasn't know before.
We usually take home the experience, the juridical experience, of course very basic experience for the scholars who get to know 4 cases and the historical background of these cases.
There were many answers, many experiences, but one memory, the MICC.